Hey guys, it's WT here from the Coin Alley, and in this video I'm going to talk to you guys about the Exodus and Trezor. Now, I've covered both of these software wallets, hardware wallets in the past. I've talked about owning a Trezor, I've used Exodus, but now you can actually bring both of these great tools together. So you have the beauty of the Exodus with the security of the Trezor. And you can do all this without risking control of your private keys on your Trezor wallet. So today's video update, I'm just going to show you guys how to link your Trezor to your Exodus wallet. Now this video assumes that you already have a Trezor. It's already activated, but if you do not have a Trezor, or you're activating a brand new Trezor from the start, an unactivated Trezor, I will link you guys to the Trezor wiki that gives you step-by-step directions on how to actually create a new wallet on your Trezor, and then of course linking it together with your Exodus wallet. So I have my Trezor plugged in. I'm going to log into my Exodus wallet, and then I'll need to update the firmware. So there was a firmware update for the Trezor Bridge, which will allow you compatibility with the Exodus wallet. Now I did update the Exodus wallet. Exodus updates the wallet quite frequently. I believe at least once a month the Exodus wallet is updated. Another update is coming, I believe, in a few days for the Exodus wallet, but I just downloaded the most recent version of Exodus, 19.7.18. All right. So I'm going over here to the Trezor, and I'm going to log in, entering my PIN code. So the PIN code is on your Trezor, the face of your Trezor, and of course you hit the corresponding position on your screen. Let's enter our passphrase. All right, so our passphrase has been entered. And being prompted again. And then we need to update our firmware. So I'm going to go ahead and get that updated here. So across the top it says a new Trezor firmware update is available. I'm going to go ahead and update that here, and then I'll be right back. All right, so I've updated my firmware. I'm going to go back to my Exodus wallet. I have a message here that device needs to be initialized. To use your Trezor with Exodus, it must be set up first. So I'm going to go to Trezor, start to initialize my Trezor. All right, I'm going to enter my PIN code that I already have established on my Trezor wallet. Confirm. Enter my passphrase. Passphrase been entered. Trezor detected. Would you like to pair this Trezor portfolio with Exodus? It says here you can use Exodus to easily manage your assets from the security of your hardware wallet. I'm going to click connect. Pairing initiated. Exodus will now fetch and load your Trezor balance and transaction history. This may take several minutes. Now, if this is your first time connecting your Trezor to your wallet, it could take a while depending on the amount of transactions you have stored on the Trezor. If you are setting it up for the very first time, then it shouldn't take that long of a time frame. Okay. So while that is doing its thing, this website, which I'll link in the description, gives you an overview of the Exodus Trezor hardware wallet experience. There is a video from one of the guys, the co-founder of Exodus. Now this talks about Trezor's built-in security, exchanging assets between Trezor and Exodus. So before this integration, let's say you had assets on your Trezor and you wanted to take advantage of maybe a swing in the market. What you would have to do is log into your Trezor, send the funds or the assets that you're working with to an exchange, complete the transaction, wait for confirmation, and then send your assets back to your Trezor. Now, with the connection of your Trezor being tied in with Exodus, you can do all this from the awesome interface of the Exodus. So Trezor successfully paired. It found some of my assets that I have out there linked to this wallet. Says here non-synced assets. 20 plus Trezor supported assets were not synced with Exodus, but remain safe. So Exodus has about 100 current assets, and they're constantly adding assets frequently. All right, so if you notice across the top, it shows your Exodus in one tab, and then there is the CoinAlley assets from my Trezor. So here's the CoinAlley Trezor, and these are the assets that are currently listed on there. Some Litecoin. Let me see, wallet. All right, so we got some Digibyte. We've got Litecoin, and I think that's it right here. So as you can see, it's really simple. We did this in a few minutes, linking our Trezor to Exodus, and this way you can easily utilize the beautiful functionality of Exodus to do your transactions. So I'll be able to, let's say I wanted to do some exchanges, I can do so right from the exchange option here, and I can select the CoinAlley Trezor accounts, and then I could exchange them here to Exodus, and then once I'm done I can send them back. So definitely I think this might be a feature that a lot of people had been asking for, is the implementation of Exodus and Trezor. I know that Exodus is currently compatible with some other wallets or some other hardware wallets, but I was really excited to learn that the Trezor Exodus partnership was actually a reality. So guys, if you haven't, if you do own a Trezor and you have not gone through the setup, definitely go through and get it all set up. As always, make sure that you have your private keys, got your recovery, your seed, whatever, in case you have to reset your hardware wallet. That way you have your keys available. That way you don't lose your assets. So let me know what questions you might have about this process. It is very straightforward. As I mentioned, I will link the wiki for Trezor, the Trezor wiki that goes through the setup, the step-by-step steps of actually setting up and linking your Trezor with your Exodus wallet. And as I mentioned before, there are instructions as well. If you're new to Trezor, this is your first time going through the setup process, it'll show you how to create your wallet and how to go through the setup. All right, guys, thank you so much for checking out this video on how to go through the initialization setup phase of linking Trezor with Exodus. And of course, any Trezor is compatible. So I have the Trezor 1, which is the original Trezor. And of course, there is the Model T that is available, which is the touchscreen Trezor wallet. This guy right here. I have this one over here on the right. So guys, thank you for checking out the video. If you found the information to be useful, please don't hesitate to give the video a thumbs up. If you are new to the channel, by all means, I would appreciate you subscribing. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way you don't miss a thing. And whenever there's a new video or a new update out, you'll be one of the first to be notified. All right, guys. Thank you once again. Have a great evening or a great morning or afternoon, wherever you are in this world. Take care of yourself and always take care of each other.